All right, good morning, viewers. You're welcome once again on the program. This is Citizen, and I'm Michael Deputy. To all the esteemed viewers, we say thank you for your support. We say thank you for staying glued to the channel. We appreciate all of you. The 11th of July 2025. Yeah, 11th of July 2025. Serious issues to be discussed on today's program, on which we have Nigerians responding to. Yeah, and I quickly say thank you to the viewers that are in the comment section saying hi to us this Friday morning. TGIF.
TGIF. We thank God for another Friday, another weekend, a glorious weekend. I mean, a joyous one. I mean, God of heaven, fill it with joy and grace. Thank you for your constant, audience that's always give us here. May God continue to be with you and listen to you whenever you request for yourself. Thank you very much.
All right, and to people that reached out to me from different countries yesterday, 2 days ago, I say thank you so much. The likes of Udeze Chima, the chief himself, all the way from Italy. He called me, reached out to me. Mrs. Tina,
How many calls?
Can I count numbers of viewers that called me? Big T Prince, Jacob, yeah. No, I'm sorry. Even the palace of the palace, the king, reached out to me, and I really appreciate Mrs. Tina in California. I say thank you to you. Thank you.
Yes. We feel mommy yesterday. We feel her from all the way from California.
We were not around. Where were you? After the program.
She was where?
Okay, Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yesterday was Thursday. Okay. All right. We're all together. You cannot partake. You know the year.
Evangelist no day.
Evangelist no day. So that one don't go. But I really appreciate you. She sent me over 300,000 naira yesterday, and I really appreciate that gift. I need to say it. I need to appreciate her.
Yes.
Sometimes I must tell you the fact it's unprofessional to make such comments on air, but sometimes you just need to appreciate
this one.
The viewers.
It's big.
Yeah, it's big. So thank you so much for that personal gift. Yes. Not for everyone. Oh, yes. Personal gift, which I shared among some of us. Who we went out together to dine and wine. I say thank you to you.
And I will continue today. Yeah. God bless you for blessing the anchor.
All right.
God bless you, Mama. God bless you. Thank God multiply it in Jesus' name.
All right. Thank you. All right, to Nnamdi Anusi, he called me as well. Thank you so much. God bless you. All the way from Netherlands. And I also appreciate K. Odulaja. May God continue to bless you. I appreciate anonymous viewers. Many anonymous viewers that called me, sent messages and all of that. And may God continue to bless all of you. Thank you. To Big T in London, I say thank you to you too. I appreciate all of you. I can't keep calling names. I had different calls yesterday from Atlanta, Georgia, from New Jersey, from California, New York, different countries. How many can we count? All right, GOA is on the comment section, and I say good morning to you this Friday morning. We have Emmanuel Obuji. Emmanuel is a constant viewer on the platform, and I say thank you for always joining us on this platform. We have Egbona Kingsley, all the way from Madrid, always joining us every morning on the program. We have Omob Sola Shibebe. Thank you for joining us. We have Abdul Ghani. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate your cash gift. That was last week or so. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Kiodulaja is also here, as well as many others. All right. We appreciate all of you.
There are two people on this our comment that they are like Messi and Ronaldo, the rival, Antinap and DAO. You go and look at DAO now. He's asking us, is there any call from St. Lucia? Maybe Baba has prepared us to buy St. Lucia, St. Lucia. Anyway, we are waiting. Mr. DAO.
All right, Victor, all the way from Manchester. Thank you so much. We have Babati also saying hi to us this morning. Babati, good morning to you. You're welcome on the program. It's Friday morning. TGIF. It's coming. Okay, Babati is watching us from Philadelphia. Thank you so much. In the US, America.
Let me yeah, you must wear cap. Philadelphia.
No be Phila, they talk, Mr. Femi.
Okay.
FM don't start.
Okay, sorry, more.
It's a comedy ground.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you so much. All right, in the news this morning. Okay, Vivian Osas, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us too. Yeah. Thank you. Tomorrow is Saturday, and please, we expect all viewers to state where they are watching us from tomorrow. Where they'll be watching us from tomorrow, just state it in the comment section so that we can greet you. There's election tomorrow, but you can come out.
Election.
Yes. Government election. Will this stop us from coming out?
Just
Vehicular movement is restricted.
Our leg is not restricted.
Our legs restricted.
Not restricted. We can move the political amphitheater.
All right, it will be happening in Lagos tomorrow. Local government election. Yeah, Marcel, thank you so much all the way from Italy. We appreciate you. All right, in the news today, I'm still going back to the comment section as we proceed on the program this morning. In the news today, Shettima, the Vice President, Kashim Shettima, has hinted us on his disagreement with President Bola Tinubu when he was about to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State. Of course, you know, the state of emergency was declared on March 18 this year. The governor of that state at that point in time, talking about Seminala Ifubara, was suspended alongside his deputy, Ngozi Odu. The president also suspended members of the State House of Assembly in Rivers State regarding that declaration of state of emergency. And Vice President Kashim Shettima said that he wasn't really in line with President Bola Tinubu when he declared that state of emergency. We shall be looking at it this morning. Why is it now the Vice President is talking? Why didn't you speak at that point in time when the President was making that step, was taking that decision? He should have spoken, and that's what Nigerians are reacting to this morning. Also, in the news, on our papers this morning, Bayo Onanuga, the information advisor to President Bola Tinubu, that's special assistant information and strategy, said that even with Obi Atiku joint ticket, you cannot unseat or defeat President Bola Tinubu. He said this yesterday on Arise TV, one of the programs on Arise Television yesterday. All right, we shall be looking at all these stories this morning together. And my respondents are ready to dissect these important issues. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Oji Olajide, why is it now? Why not when the president was about taking that decision?
Mr. Mike, there's decorum, there's orderliness in how things are done, and there's hierarchy of things as well. The principal, there's vice principal. When your principal is talking, you must not be seen as to be contradicting him or her. There's a decorum. There's
democratic setting.
Excuse me, Mr. Mike.
Okay, sir.
The head remains the head. The assistant remains the assistant. When your head is taking a decision, you don't openly and begin to confront him or her openly, the public. That will amount to insubordination. Yes, that will amount to insubordination. Yes, that's what Englishman call it. That's the discipline word for it, insubordination. So if your principal takes a decision, if you don't agree with it, it's not openly, you now rise up and be contradicting and be make it a tug of war between him or her, the principal. So So Shettima is playing down confrontation with his principal. Don't forget, it's not the principal. He's the vice principal. The principal is the president, and by that position, the box stops on his table. And so when the box stops on his table, I mean, he's to be held for whatever decision man has taken. So if he disagree with him or her, he just have to find a way of reaching out to him, in another way, by appealing to his conscience, speaking to his sense of reasoning that, sir, why don't you look at this decision you have taken? He offers suggestion to him, and then if he reconsider, if he, view what he has said to be in order, the people can still go back and make a correction and say, I'm sorry, the decision you took before, there's a way you can go about it by amending this, coming up with a new way to what you have said before. So it's not late that he has spoken out now. He showed respect for the office of the principal, who Mr. President Bola Tinubu was. But why I'm saying that, I'm saying good morning to everybody all over the world. I see Mr. Ojula today, and welcome to City Stand. So my take on that is that he is a man that is cultured not to have confronted his principal openly or antagonized his principal openly as the time decision was taken. But now that I have spoken of, it's good. The principal can see, consider it's wrong, and nothing can do about it.
Yeah, Mr. Femi, don't you think it seems Vice President Kashim Shettima was subtly, rebelling against the authoritarian move by Mr. President on the issue of River State? Don't you think he was subtly rebelling against his boss?
It's very, very obvious.
By making such a statement now.
That's where I'm going at. It's very, very obvious that there is a very big crack between Mr. President Bola Tinubu and his vice, Kashim Shettima. But one thing that I don't know is that what prompted him to say this kind of a thing at this moment? Do they ask him any question? Do they talk towards that side? Do they probe him that did he agree with that state of emergency? If not, if he just intentionally just come out to say something like that, that one's a signal to what we are talking about, that there is a very big, crack, very big, something has fallen apart in between President Bola Tinubu and his vice. Immediately President Bola Tinubu came on board and we were talking about reform. Shettima go against it. He told us reform on my foot. Almost all decisions that were taken by President Bola Tinubu, we don't see that Shettima give him that support. A semi-reform approach, semi-reform attempt of President Bola Tinubu is a knock to the Northerners.
Yes.
That is the truth of the matter. It's a knock to them. That's why it's very, very difficult for them. If you say you want this country to be balanced, you want to balance this country, you'll be offending some people. That's the truth of the matter. And when you talk about reform, you want to balance things. State, control your resources, contribute quotas to the fact that that is the last, a clause that you are expecting. The cogent one, the fundamental things that need to be reformed in this country is resource control, which President Bola Tinubu has been, try to beat about the bush, try to dance around it, and they know the meaning. They know what it means. So they will not want to support that one. And since the beginning of that attempt, let me tell you, immediately President Bola Tinubu has seen that why CBN is overloaded in Abuja, shared a little part of it to Lagos State. They have started developing problem. They have started having problem with President Bola Tinubu. Somebody just told me recently about what happened at Ibadan NTA. NTA Ibadan was first television station they have in Africa. Go there now. It has become shadow of itself. They have relocated everything to Abuja. Abuja has been overloaded while every other place has been empty. That's how they do it. Somebody said he wanted to do research about archive of NTA Ibadan. When he went there, when he reached there, only what he was left, very small. And he was wondering, what was meaning of this? And somebody told him, are you surprised that they just brought truck from Abuja one day and pack everything and took it to Abuja? So a lot of things that this man is trying to put in place, it will be, of course, this man Shettima is dancing to the tone of Fulani, to the tone of Aiftofe in the north. This Shettima is aligned with Buhari that they know that immediately Buhari say no to Tinubu, there will be problem, and they are whispering to Buhari's eyes. Thank God, I don't want to say negatively on here, but they are whispering to Buhari here. And unfortunately, this Buhari we are talking about, I don't trust him, and the way he will move, you may not be able to understand him. So what I'm trying to say is that, why now? Even if your boss take some decision that it doesn't sit down well with you, I don't see any point in coming here to come and discuss it. Do you know that God just gave Osinbajo chance to express himself? A window period when Buhari was not around, very brief, and immediately Buhari came. Some of the decisions that Osinbajo took, it was reversed. Some of the decisions Osinbajo took that, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. Let that be normalcy. It was reversed. To tell you that, when we are talking about vice president, as we usually say, that vice president is reading another person's destiny. There's nothing you can do. This one that is now coming out, and you want to exonerate yourself, you are also part of the administration. If President Bola Tinubu is doing something you don't like, do the needful. You can resign. You will not. You may set the good example. You can resign. So you cannot come here to tell us that you want to dissociate yourself from decision that Mr. President is taking. No, you enjoy joint tickets.
Was he not aware of that decision?
He was aware.
Because Mr. Mike, I don't agree with Mr. Femi on this. See, there's room, there's decorum in how things is done. If your principal is talking, you the bank can't get up and be antagonizing him. No, you must do that. No, it's not done. There's decorum on how things is done. If President Tinubu has taken a decision, there's a way you can go about and go to him in your private closet with him. Hello, sir, it's not proper for me to rise up in the public and
you should have called in, right, to order.
Yes, no, Mr. Mike. What I'm trying to say is that,
okay,
if the president have not made him to know about the decision he wanted to take, okay, only just heard about it as while he was sitting down, or he just heard in the air, it's been proper for the vice president to now go to the air and be contradicting and be going against that decision taken by the principal. It's not going anywhere. What you will do is that if the decision has been taken, you then now go privately to go and meet him. It's your boss, it's your principal. It's the principal, it's the boss stop on his table. That's the truth. Sir, this is what you announce, sir. This is my position on this. This is my view on this. Maybe by the time you now explain yourself to him, you pick sense and say, okay, I never thought it that way. Okay, what can we now do, sir? It's not too late. Now, having seen the reality of what the fact of the matter as Garrison has taken, then the principal himself will now put it, take it a matter of duty that I must go back and correct. So, if he has not spoken as at that time, it's not bad. It was a respect to the office of his principal. He's the vice, not the head. So, it's the people. If the principal says that no, I'm going to what I've taken, no problem. It allows it to happen. But whenever there's now opportunity for him to speak, as I just spoken, he can still make his own instruction. It's nothing bad in that. That does not mean that's antagonizing his principal. So once it's free to look. The office of the principal and the vice, they're separate. Yes,
they're not same.
Yeah. Well, you say they are not same.
But they are working for one
goal.
Yes,
but they must not be concerning themselves. They may be antagonizing themselves in the public. So that does not stop him to make his own position known. But everybody will know that as a time the principal took that decision, he was not antagonistic to the principal at that time. He didn't go to the public and be disgracing him or attacking him and confronting him. He allowed him to have his way. Then when the opposition came for him to now express his own mind too, he stated the position that he also free. That what the man has just done. So it's not a matter of saying maybe he's not a robot. Robert is not a robot. It's not a robot. The people said the office of a principal cannot be valid until a vice is appointed together with it. It's a joint ticket. So whatever the principal is saying, yes, he must be privy to it. But if he was not made to be aware of it, you just hear it for the first time. Yes, whenever the chance comes for him to his own view to be known. Yes, it will be made known. But it's not. It's from As the time the president is taking it, and then gets up and be attacking him, confronting him. No,
it is obvious that there is a crack. Even before Shettima come out to talk now, isn't there a crack? Can't you see the crack? Can't you see the differences between Mr. And let me tell you, if your boss is going astray, you can call him to order. Everybody know one transfer between Obasanjo and Atiku. When Obasanjo was seeking third time, who are the people that kick against us third time? Who are the people that lobby Senate to kick out third time? So if your boss is going astray, it's better to call him to order in the secret rather than coming out. Shettima should have told us that he make it known to the Mr. President that what you're about to do is wrong. If he has done that, then I wouldn't have issue for him to come out. But for him to keep silent that time, and now, I don't want to know what he want to achieve with this one he's saying. That's my point. But no, that he coming out to talk now. What did he want? That's why I say I don't know what transpire. What bring about this statement? Do they probe him? Do they ask him that? Are you also in support of that thing that Mr. President did? And the case that has no precedent, that's when you will be able to ask questions. This is not the first time elected governor will be removed. I don't know where they were when Obasanjo declared state of emergency in Ekiti.
He said,
and the governor,
he said it almost happened to him under former President Goodluck Jonathan's regime too.
I don't know why people.
Shettima said it.
Yes, now.
You know, he was the governor.
He was governor of Borno State. He said that. Yes, now. Where were they when Obasanjo removes Lalong and Bayo say in Ekiti? So something that doesn't have precedence is what we're supposed to come and discuss here. What are they talking about? Bayo was from Southwest. Obasanjo was also from Southwest. So what you are saying is that there was a lacuna in River State. Government, they don't know where they are going again. The House of Assembly do its own. The governor do its own. Then we say, okay, both of you go and sit down for 6 months. Maybe you will have sense. Maybe you will have sense. So I don't know what the meaning of what
the area I want him to understand is that did Mr. President, did he seek for the advice of the Vice President? Did he make the matter known to him before he took that decision? If he didn't make it known to him, he just took decision by himself alone. If he didn't seek the advice of the Vice President, that, sir, my advice, so those decisions will about to be taken. What is your view on it? If he didn't consult him, I just took decision by himself alone, then he should be held for the decision. So Mr. President has his right to say his own mind.
Now let us go to the Daily Post. Okay. Yeah, Daily Post.
Okay.
To clarify this.
Okay.
Shettima revealed on Thursday he was almost removed as Borno State governor under the administration of ex-President Goodluck Jonathan. Shettima was speaking at the public presentation of a memo by former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Mohammed Bello Adoke, held at the Shehu Musa Yaradua Center. According to him, the then House of Representatives Speaker Aminu Tambuwa told Jonathan that, Your Excellency, you don't have the power to remove even a councillor of a local government. Jonathan insisted on Shettima's removal and raised the topic at the Federal Executive Meeting or Council, Federal Executive Council. That's fake. Shettima added, I admire Mr. Mohammed Bello Adoke fundamentally for his courage, his conviction, and his capacity to stand for what he believes in. He told the then president, Mr. President, you do not have the power to remove the governor. Shettima's comment will no doubt add to speculations over how his relationship with Tinubu has deteriorated in recent weeks.
Yes.
Tinubu is rumored to be considering dropping Shettima as his running mate when he stands for the election in 2027.
Mr. President, any candidate has the right to choose whoever he feels will be the best to work with him. That's true. The party does not force candidates on any.
Remember what Shettima said here. He said the former Attorney General called President Goodluck, the former President Jonathan, to order. I get him now.
Mr. Mike, interpretation of the law.
What of the current Attorney General? Did he tell Mr. President?
It's a matter of Mr. President. Did he seek the advice of the Attorney General of the Federation? That's number one. Did he even consult his advice that, hello, my Attorney General, this is about to be taken. What are your views? What are your your opinion about this. If he didn't consult them, he took this on his own, then he should be responsible for the action he took. So you can't blame the Attorney General, you can't blame the Vice President. If it's a sole decision taken by President Tinubu, then let's press him and tell him that you are responsible for this decision you have taken. Those people you did not consult, how can you hold them accountable for the decision you have taken? You have to be held responsible for the decision you have taken. That is because we don't know now whether he even consulted the Attorney General before he took that decision. Was not known.
Did he even consult the House?
Which
House?
It
was House of Assembly that ratified it now.
No.
That was after
Before making the decision.
No. This is what Constitution says. Wait, so what Constitution says that you can take decision, but the House will ratify it.
Okay.
And the House ratify it.
Yes. But before it was taken, did you consult the Attorney General, number one?
Did the Attorney General told you he didn't consult you?
Has he told us? Has he told you? Has he told us?
No,
He has not told us. He has not told us.
You cannot told us. I disagree with it. He didn't consult. And let me tell you, this thing will be. This decision was taken based on the recommendation of Attorney General.
There's no point to that. There's no evidence to that.
There is evidence.
There's no evidence to that, Mr. Femi.
No
evidence to that.
Say otherwise.
There's no evidence to that. We only heard the last one by
let me tell you. We are talking about
no evidence to that. No evidence to that.
There is no. We are talking about
there's no evidence that you also consulted his vice president.
Let me tell you. If the president took a wrong decision, it is the function of Attorney General
can you reverse it?
to correct him. I'm coming. It is for the decision of Attorney General to consult to tell Mr. President that no, it's against the law. But Attorney General has not come out and told us that Mr. President has not consulted him. And for the Shettima is not in position. He's not an advisor. If I'm a president, the person that I will direct my advice to is Attorney General Fagbemi, and Lateef Fagbemi has not come out to tell us that Mr. President does not consult him, and consult him or not. And the decision, according to law, he said he can take the decision and the House will ratify it. So it's not a single decision of Mr. President. It was with House of Senate.
I agree with that. I disagree with Mr. Mike. There is no evidence that Mr. President consulted the Attorney General. Where is the president? Let Mr. President come and tell us I consulted my Attorney General based on recommendation of my Attorney General. I took the decision. There's nothing like that to that effect. So don't speak for President Tinubu. Let him come and tell us this decision I took. It was as a result of Attorney General advice. That's why I took that decision. So don't speak for him. There's no evidence.
Let me tell you, I can speak for whoever I like.
You can't speak for him.
You can't bite my.
Yes. Daddy, you can't speak for him. You cannot say I cannot speak for him. No, don't speak for him. Why are you speak? Okay, why are you speak for him? I should not speak for him. You speak for who you like now. No, can you say I should not? You can't speak for him. Look at you. Yes, you can't speak for him. You can't speak for him. Yes, you cannot. You cannot. Yes, you want to beat me? No, I'm not beating you. You don't know why you are doing that. I'm not sorry. Okay. I mean, yes. Online, you are still like this. Sorry. Okay. No. Let's take Sandra that this is matter of law, please. Mr. President, he doesn't need to come out and prove to you that I've consulted or I'm coming. According to my own belief, I believe that he has consulted his own Attorney General. I disagree, sir. I disagree.
That is in-house.
I disagree.
Now, after they have given what the role he's supposed to play, then he throw it to the House. That House ratify it. So, if you demand him or you demand for Lateef Fagbemi to come and clarify now, maybe Lateef Fagbemi will come out to tell you that one is based on, some time and proof. Now, for you to say that I cannot speak for Mr. President, who are you to tell me that I cannot speak for Mr. President?
For him.
Are you the one that creates me? Are you the one? I don't know your position that you can say I should not speak for Tinubu. I can speak for who I like.
Okay.
Simple.
All
so
right.
speak for who you like.
Okay.
Let's forget about
Mr. Mike, what I'm telling Mr. Femi is that President Tinubu is have the right to take the decision without necessarily consulting with his Attorney General. He's the principal. The box stops on his table. Yes, the box stops on his table. You can inform me, hello, Attorney General, I've taken this decision. Now the man can never, sir, the decision I've taken it wrong, and they have taken it. The box stops on his table. He's the principal. How can a party be daring his principal? Telling him that he can only advise, sir, if he seek for his opinion. If he doesn't seek for his opinion, if he takes his decision on his own, that so be it. Is the principal of the as far as the matter is concerned, the box stops on his table. There's no evidence that President Tinubu consulted his Attorney General before he took that decision. That's number one. There's no evidence that he consulted his vice president. So If he solely take that decision because he's the principal of that on this matter, so be it. So don't tell us that he has done this, he has done that. Where there's no evidence to it.
All right, we have some reviewers in the comment section. Of course, you know the people are talking about that.
Yes.
The viewers.
Yes.
All right, the viewers are also reviewers on this platform.
Okay.
Now we have Ude Shettima on this.
Yes.
Femi, listen to me very carefully. There is no reason ever to abuse the constitution.
Yes.
What Tinubu did is an impeachable offense. This is coming from Ude Shettima.
You can start the impeachment from where he is. You can tell the House to impeach him now. Abi now, Sebi is there. Let him tell the House of Senate to impeach Mr. President now. Sebi based on something that has never happened. Something that has happened twice. And they are pursuing it to the court of law. I don't know why some people want to become Chief Justice all of a sudden. No more than the Constitution, no more than people that... This thing, let me tell you, Nigeria Constitution is full of lacuna. And people that are there for you to manipulate it, they can interpret it to the front. And that is why there is lawyer. If anything they call law, they can interpret it to the front and they can also interpret it to the back. A lawyer is like a double-edged sword. Yes. He can cut front and he can cut back. If you come in to come and defend, to come and prove to you that this paper is not white, they will prove it to you. That's why that American Constitution is so tight. Why are they still having lawyer there? Why are they still prosecuting and some lawyers are still winning? What are you telling me?
All right, on to the next one. We have Antonam saying he can consult, but final decision is for the president.
That's it. He may not. I don't agree with that worker. Mr. Mike, I don't agree with that worker. Yes, he may not. He may. No, he may not.
Difference between
so why are you not saying
yes?
When you are not there, it's the nature of something that's happening and you say he didn't.
I'm saying he may not have done that. You are saying categorically he has done it.
You are saying
categorically he has done, and you are saying categorically he has consulted, and I'm saying he has
take it and may not take it.
Mr. Mike,
telling me based on
Mr. Femi is getting me wrong. I'm not saying. I said there's no evidence that he has consulted his attorney general and advised. That's what I'm telling you. Don't get me wrong. He may not. He can.
Yes, now
he may.
Evidence.
If he chooses to consult, it's right. If he chooses to consult, is his right. If he chooses to consult, is the principal. The ball stops on his table. And whatever he does, cannot be overruled by National Assembly or the court of the law.
All right, Benga George. There is mountain on fire. There's fire.
Okay,
there's fire on the mountain. So there's a mountain of fire.
Mountain of fire. Because you have a mountain of fire. Oh no, fire on the mountain. Mountain of the fire. I don't know. Fire.
Is that how you do?
The spirit of fire. The spirit of fire. Fire to consume Nigeria. So the government should not be president of the Congress.
All right. There is fire on the mountain.
Calm down.
Okay.
It's not much of fire. It's fire on the mountain.
There is fire on the mountain.
They are worshiping the Lord of Elijah.
Take it easy.
Okay.
All right. This is from Benga George.
Okay.
We want to call it old story, but it is exposing the cracks between Tinubu and his vice president. He said, "We know there is fire on the mountain, not mountain on the fire."
Come on, man.
Meanwhile, it's like my mouth too sweet.
No, it just signified the crack between Mr. President and the Vice President. Simple. There's nothing else. Nothing else. That's it.
Mr. Mike, there will always be crack in policies. When the interests no longer align, when the interests align, he picked Shettima as Vice President, Muslim. And there's bound to be disalignments in interest in policy as far as parents is concerned. Whatever is happening, so be it, that policy for you. It can be aligned together. Yes, Abubakar was a strong supporter of Tinubu in the HCS of Abubakar is now opposition to Tinubu. Their interests no longer align. So they are in opposition now. It's in the position that is in the party that want to remove Tinubu power. So alignment is normal in policies. So it's not a new thing.
All right, let me quickly go to the comment section again. GOA is here and he's saying, I can tell you wholeheartedly, Olajide won't beat Femi about this lacuna.
I know.
I think he's trying to mimic Mr. Kunle Lacuna and all right,
I don't know why people, when we say something, people tell me to personal something. It's not that I'm personally attacking Shettima. I'm telling you what I observe about Shettima. I believe that anything can happen. You can fall out. This is Shettima that came out on publicly and called and referred to somebody like Bayo as a nice man that should be selling yogurt. That statement alone, Osinbajo can sue him. That Osinbajo is a nice man, but a nice man is selling yogurt. Before 2023 election, they talk about Lawan. He said Lawan. This is Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan is just somebody that is selling onion and pepper at the number. I want useless Lawan who is okay. So that is when their relationship was sweet. So when there is a crack now, we should also say that there is a crack. That's why he's saying that. To tell you that he believes in Asiwaju.
All right, Chris is saying Shettima made a valid point, but it can't take away the fact that he's one of the founders of Boko Haram. All right, we have Benedict Olanye saying that Shettima may likely tell us about 2023 election. Since, he's trying to say, since he's revealing this now,
yes, now
he may likely tell us what transpired, what happened in the 2023 election. Since he's opening.
Mr. Mike, whatever Shettima is saying now, the matter has been decided by the highest court of the land. Whatever Shettima is saying now, that matter has been decided by the highest court of the land. I cannot be reversed. That Tinubu has won the election. So be it. And so shall it be until 2027. If he wants to now go back, that means he's culpable. He's part and parcel of the scam. Yes, it's a joint ticket. If there's any accusation to President Tinubu that maybe he didn't win the election, there was a manipulation. He's a partaker in that ticket because it's a joint ticket matter. So there's no way he wants to harm Tinubu that he will not enjoy himself. Don't let him think about that. So it's a joint ticket. It's because I said ticket of candidates and advice is joint. One cannot exist without the other leg standing. It's both stand on the same leg. Whose legs are standing together to make that ticket valid. So if he has any secret he wants to open now, he will backfire on him as well because he's standing here enjoying ticket with Tinubu. If they reveal any anomaly, then as he's hunting Tinubu, he will also be particular in that crisis. Yes.
All right, away from that, because we still have other people on ground now. Let's quickly talk about what Bayo Onanuga said about Obi Atiku joint ticket. He said there's no way for them. They can never won't unseat President Bola Tinubu.
Mr. Mike, the so-called coalition is all about Atiku interest. There's no coalition in that coalition. It's all about Atiku interest. It's high time all those Atiku is deceiving. Grooming around himself in the name of coalition to know that he's just grooming them for interest of his own personal ambition, of personal ambition alone. It's the high time Obi should know. And who else then? Ambition is not a force to reckon with in that coalition. Obi is the main target of that coalition to work with them so as to upset Tinubu. But it should be known to them now that it's all about Atiku personal ambition. And let Atiku, I would advise Obi not to go into primary with Atiku. Let Atiku emerge consensus candidate of the coalition. Let him now face the rest of the country. So I'm not surprised with what is happening. So I don't see that coalition as something existing. But Atiku alternative way of coming now, since he cannot hijack PDP. PDP was not allowed for him to hijack. He couldn't take over the structure of PDP. So the place he can do is what he can do to make it look as if we are all working together to unseat Tinubu. Whereas his ambition is the own interest, is the paramount in the whole scheme. You can see it now. He has not played down. He's telling them let's go to primaries. Who never knew that he will win the primaries? Can be defeat Atiku in primaries. If Atiku was to be sincere alone, he should have allowed the South to finish the 8-year tenure. Nobody will struggle with Atiku by 2031. But he's still insisting on. I told you on 5 things. Atiku did not respect 5 things. Atiku did not respect. He did not respect age. Atiku did not respect time, turn, equity, fairness, and justice. Atiku did not respect those 5 things concerned for South. He did not respect his time, turn, equity, fairness, and justice for the South. And that's why the nemesis will see catch up with him. As he caught up in 2023, he pulled out 5 governors away against Jonathan in 2015, 2019 election. And now, 2023, what happened? God also somebody again that pulled 5 governors out of the PDP and work against him. The state system that caught up with him. So let him endorse a presidential ticket to the South. Let the South have their tenure. I'm not coming for anybody. If the South feels that Tinubu is not okay, they switch to another person of the South and commit 8 years. But if I think to come up, I don't agree with him.
Yeah, he spoke yesterday on Arise Television.
Yes.
When asked a question about Atiku and Obi ticket, and he said that I'm talking about Bayo Onanuga. Okay. He said Atiku Obi ticket will not unseat President Bola Tinubu. But is it directly telling us that the Atiku Obi ticket is a failed project even before this 2027 election begins.
Let me tell you, that's not true. Well, if you ask us who is most jittery now, who is shaking now, it is their camp, the camp of APC. I'm telling you, they are the one most shaking now, and they are coming out to tell us the most scared situation, the most scared scenario, the situation they fear most. They are the one that come out to use it to downplay it and they play it as a drama. You remember that this Bola came out that Obi has agreed to become vice to Atiku. Those are yes, which is not true. Obi has not come out to tell us all this one. So they are just trying to downplay the worst nightmare they can have. They themselves, they know that that coalition is the one that's okay. Since when have you heard that somebody decamp a mass to APC again? The majority of the camping here now is to this place. It is because they have not even come out with what they are after. But what we know is that even, let me tell you, do you know that Kano is no longer sure now because Kwankwaso has come out that he has said that instead of him to join APC, he would rather resign from politics.
Yeah, he said
but I don't know how he want to do. Maybe we remain in NNPP or NNPC to work for APC or to work for MEFA. But if Kwankwaso collapse his structure today for NDC, there is problem
for ADC.
For ADC, since he has refused to join APC, then the next option is ADC. Because if you go to PDP, you are going to a dilapidated house that can fall on anybody at any time. So I think the house that they are building now is ADC. That is the new gens in town. So we are still waiting, and I'm telling you, APC, they are just pretending as if nothing happened. I'm telling you, they are scared. They are afraid. They know what is happening. That ticket of Atiku and Obi is a doom for them. Ticket given to Obi is a doom for them. So they are scared, and that's why they're coming out to downplay it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Femi. I appreciate you, OJ or Lajide. You're welcome. Thank you so much, Mr. Kule. Yep. Authentic. How you doing? Good morning, sir.
Morning, my brother, and all our viewers. Good morning to you all.
You're welcome on the program. Kule, you're welcome on the program.
Yeah, welcome to. I want to thank you all, the viewers. I want to thank you for being there for us. And God bless you all. Thank God it's Friday.
Is it possible for us to just give Authentic 1 minute? Yeah. 1 minute. So sorry, guys. So sorry. You like acting like chairman?
I am a chairman already. Not that I am acting as one. I am already.
Somebody's behind you looking at you.
They are all my boys. Kule is my guy.
All right,
Kule is my guy.
You're welcome on the program.
Yeah. Good morning to all our viewers in diaspora. My name is Tinubu Authentic General. We are reporting to you what is happening right here in Nigeria.
All right. Would you say this is a reflection of Tinubu's insecurity or political strength? The statement made by Bayo Onanuga on Arise Television yesterday that even with Atiku Obi tickets, they cannot unseat President Bola Tinubu.
It's a lie. It's a complete lie from the pit of hell. If they should feature Obi and Atiku, you understand me? They will unseat Tinubu very, very easy. Very, very easy. But I'm telling you, if hadn't been Obi did not leave PDP in 2023, is that not 2023 election? 23 election.
23.
Yes. Hadn't been Obi still remain intact with PDP and the future Obi and Atiku. I'm telling you, from onset, Tinubu will not smell the city. What give room and credit to Tinubu is that Obi left PDP and joined LP as a presidential candidate. You understand me now? Then Atiku was there alone. You understand me now? And Tinubu, that is what gives Tinubu room. And then both of them are there. You understand? Tinubu will not see it. But I'm telling you, if two of them should come together now, if two of them should come together, there's a big problem in APC. Tinubu, I bet you, Because what everybody is hungry, and everybody as they say, a hungry man is an angry man. Come, we are not looking for that person. I've been saying it and I've been saying it. We are not looking at that person irrespective of. Nigerians are looking for that person irrespective of where the person is coming from, whether north, whether east, whether west, to salvage Nigeria, to give Nigeria a better and a future hope. Nigeria don't have hope. You see a family man, he just wake up, he will just be going. Where are you? No direction, no hope, because has nothing there. Things that is too high and too expensive. Fucking expensive that one cannot afford. And they tell me I will stick to that man. I will stick to that party. No. We are looking for that man that will liberate Nigeria, soften the pains of this country, the citizens.
And say this is an alternative to good governance.
If they present a better candidate, if they should give us Obi, forget about Atiku. Atiku have been trying. Let him give us Obi and probably convince Kwankwaso. Obi Kwankwaso. That is what I am expecting. That is what I am looking forward to. Let them Obi Kwankwaso. Tinubu will run away. And these people are going to give us a better and a future hope that tomorrow it will be better.
So Tinubu will chase back to Lagos.
I'm telling you. Very, very easy. Very, very easy.
Is that too much easy?
Very, very easy.
To chase him back.
I'm telling you, forget about only what they are capitalizing is because of their rigging. That's what
it might play out.
That is what they are capitalizing. But the actors, the actor players that are rigging are no longer with you. And what you know, I know it. Let us see how it will work out.
What you say? You like?
I like what you know. I mean,
what you know, I know it.
I'm still talking.
I mean, the actors that helped to rig the election are now in opposition. What you know, they know. You understand? So the game will
be tough
in a way that it will be difficult to rig it. Very difficult to rig it.
Very difficult.
They know what you know.
What you think you know, the game manipulator and the game changer, they are calling you, the Jagaban and the game planner, the actors know it.
Did they really manipulate the 2023 election?
You can see it now. Very, very obvious.
A situation where there was, during the gubernatorial election, there was no glitch.
What are you trying to tell me?
Unfortunately, during the president, how can
all the things they tell you? Say if you win Lagos, if you win Abuja, you win, they later can't change it.
Everything was changed. The 25%.
They later change it because they know that they are no longer favoring them.
No.
When you win Abuja, when you win Lagos, when you win Kano, when you do this. You understand me?
What did you say?
You later change all of those. You later change all those scenarios.
When you win Ondo, you win Ekiti, you win Akure, you win Ijebu, you win Abeokuta, you win Oyo State, you win Ikire, you win all across.
Okay, now Ondo and Akure,
0.0.
now Ondo and Akure, Ondo and Akure will win now. I'm telling you, take it or leave it. If ADC should give us a better candidate, Tinubu is not worthy to be found. Obi single-handedly beat Tinubu down in Lagos State. They were crying. But in his own polling unit, in his own polling unit, Obi beat him down like a small boy. You understand me now?
When was he born?
He beat him down, and the same thing will still play out again because almost everybody is hungry.
You made mention of people that supported Tinubu, the ones in ADC.
Yes.
The ones that supported him in 2023.
Yes. The playing actors.
They understand the game.
The game.
He's simply telling us that the 2027 election will
the games they understand.
Do or die affair.
Okay. It will not be easy for Tinubu if the thing is also. It will not be easy for Tinubu. It will not be an easy something if ADC should just feature a credible candidate. You understand me? That Nigeria is shunning for.
All right, even with Atiku-Obi tickets, it's not possible for them to win. President Bola Tinubu. This is a statement coming from Bayo Onanuga.
Bola Tinubu.
And
I think these guys already cannot sleep. They know that there is problem.
He said you should correct yourself. He said you call him President Bola Tinubu.
He is my president. I'm not taking
an average Nigerian does not respect their leader and their president.
No, it's not like
okay?
that.
That is mostly, I don't want to talk where majority of them come from in part of Nigeria. They disrespect so-called Mr. Bola Tinubu.
He's my president, whether you like it,
when you're on the media, you're on live, learn how to respect your president. The citizens in America, when they wake up in America, they say, God bless America. God bless USA. God bless California. God bless Miami. God bless Houston. Learn how to play for Nigeria.
You can say God bless Nigeria. God bless Nigeria when you are getting the dividend of the democracy.
Learn how to have humility of what you call reciprocal and learn how to respect your president on the media.
We can't respect
majority of you are fond of all this nonchalant attitude of coming on the air and messing your president, messing up your governor. And I wonder what you can deliver if you are given a little opportunity to display leadership.
What did you say, sir?
Then you leave Nigeria with your president.
Okay,
then you leave Nigeria with your president. Pack your load and leave if it's not your president.
He just told you that President Bola Tinubu is his president. That's what
he never said he's his president.
That's what he said now.
He never said
listen to me.
Can you listen to him now?
Can you listen to me? If
you
he's his president, we learn how to respect him on the media.
Can I tell you something? Please, let's have some decorum. If you are talking on this platform, I will not interfere. I will allow you to finish. So the point is, he is my president, and as a citizen of Nigeria, I have a right to criticize the government. You understand? If things are not done right, it is my right. I have a constitutional right to criticize the government.
Right.
You understand? So you just asked a question whether Atiku-Obi ticket, according to Onanuga, I can tell you for free that either of these guys can defeat Tinubu hands down. In 2003, prior to the election, Atiku, one of those who packaged Tinubu, one of the persons who packaged Tinubu and sold to Nigeria, told us that according to a poll that was conducted, Tinubu has 91% disapproval rate. And that is clear enough to tell you that the election was rigged. I mentioned the glitch. You understand? I mentioned the glitch. You understand? There are lots of things that you can point to, and it's clear for even a common man to know that the election was rigged. Now, even if the election was not rigged, you will believe me that the popularity of Tinubu is going down every single minute. He's becoming unpopular as a result of lots of policies. You understand? Now, another thing is, we just heard what his vice said. Shettima, his vice.
On the declaration of state of emergency in Rivers State.
Declaration of state of emergency in Rivers State. I would not want to say he's doing, that statement is coming from a man who believes in national interest. He's coming from a man who feels the permutation, the scheme of things may not favor him. You understand? But whatever he says, you will believe me, it's on point. Very much on point. Is it constitutional for a president to remove an elected governor, a sitting governor elected by the people? Is stealing the mandate of the people. It's not even about Fubara. It's about the number of people who go out to vote for Fubara. In 2013, there was state of emergency in Maiduguri, Borno State, but it was cut across local governments. You understand? The sitting governor was still there. What we saw was, large number of militarization of the state. There was military checkpoint across everywhere in Maiduguri. I can assure you, removing Fubara was just a permutation. I'm becoming unpopular with some of these actors in the north who can work out things for me. How can I now, I need to gain more strength in the south. You understand? And that is the reason. And now you could see what played out. These two actors came out very, Fubara now agreed to work with whatever it is that will favor me. It's just a permutation. I'm not saying it is wrong to do that. But what we are looking at is What about the main thing, governance? The people are not happy. You understand? That is the reality. The people are not happy. And my friend here just said something that the actors, political actors down north, you understand, that has helped this government to come on board, are really not with him now. They understood all the dirty games as far as politics is concerned. Whatever Tinubu knows about politics, about tampering with the vote of the people, these guys know it all. In the north, there were times they said even goat votes, animals votes. You understand? Their vote counts. So these guys know the game. You understand? These guys know the game. So that is just the point. That is just the point. I think what we should be, as a citizen of Nigeria, especially an ordinary Nigerian, I think I should not allow myself to be driven by politics of sentiment. I should call things the way they are. It's not favoring me. So why should I support what is not working? If Tinubu today will just wake up and come up with policies that is people's friendly, I swear to you I will come here and support it.
Now this brings me back to the question I wanted to ask you. Will Nigerians still accept Tinubu's presidency if economic and insecurity situation worsen before 2027?
Worsen will be better.
Worsen.
Nigeria is rejecting Tinubu's presidency. Even right now, if election should come now, I will not vote Tinubu because of the situation of things. It's not by sentiment. I prefer a southerner. That's why I tell you that even any party that is coming, that ADC that is coming, if they should, they will look for a credible candidate from the south. Not going to the north, because if you go to north, I would prefer to even vote anybody from the south. Are you getting me? Tinubu, if the situation on ground now, say, God will not give him any credit, will not give him any go ahead that you will still maintain that post. No.
Your take on it. Yes. If it's worsened beyond this,
I can tell you,
even on it now, no. I'm telling you, you are telling me
if Tinubu decide to maintain the status quo, okay, the way it is, because it's bad. If he maintain this status quo, he's out of it already. What we want, like I said, he has 2 years. He can change things. If Tinubu can just, surprise Nigerians, let's just wake up and see things working out from now before election time, I can tell you he might change the minds of lots of Nigerians. But even if he maintains the status quo as it is now, he has lost it
completely.
Serious, he has lost it. Not to even make things worse.
Make things worse than from what we are seeing. That Nigeria don't have hope. Most of our youth, 80% of our youth now smoking in the Kono, and is what they are doing. But no hope, no work.
That is really unfortunate.
No hope.
All right, we have people at the comment section. In the comment section, viewers saying good morning to every one of us here, and we have Dare saying that Dare saying that Obi Atiku, Tinubu is that's with the joint ticket of Obi Atiku. Tinubu is going to defeat them.
Yeah, well, I concur with you.
That's what he said. With the joint ticket of Atiku. Okay, we had Big Chip saying that. I want everyone, you are just trying to twist statement and read one. Okay, we'll move down to another person. Big T, listen before you engage. Shettima is okay. Okay, this is another topic entirely. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother.
I really appreciate your contribution.
Thank you, all our viewers.
John,
we are looking for that person. Right. We are looking for that credible person, irrespective of where that person is coming from, whether south, north, and west, to salvage Nigeria, to give Nigeria a better future and a hope. We have no jobs for the youths, no direction, no law, nothing is working out. Nothing. Those are supporting Tinubu as it is now. Is it sentimental or this I don't know. Please, let Tinubu change. let Tinubu change.
Bring the bench
You,
here.
you come and see.
Thank you.
Thank
Now
you.
you dey here now. You no wan comot for the seat.
I don't come on.
Why are you people like this, man? Come on.
Only two of you. Now
We gave you
they
space.
support Tinubu.
We gave you
With
space.
all the
All right,
We
can you
sacrifice
concentrate?
our
only
time.
two of you
No,
know.
we need to iron things out.
The only two of you go
You know now,
and
it's not it's
Bravo,
against the
you carry
decorum of
Tinubu go.
It's okay.
We ought to at least.
Authentic. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
God bless.
Mr. Mike.
Thank you. All right, you're welcome, guys.
Good morning, Mr. Mike. Good morning, viewers. Good morning, our followers. Good morning, Nigerians in the diaspora. Right back here in home. Yeah, we love you. Continue subscribing on this channel. We will always entertain you and give you the update about what is happening latest in Nigeria.
Good morning, Odunlade. Good morning, Moki Great. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, good people of Nigeria. The palace of the palace. All of you there. There's a Chima. All of you. God bless you. God bless your generations.
All right, would you say the declaration of emergency, I'm talking about state of emergency in Rivers State on March 18 this year, would you say it was a violation of democratic norm?
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I can say it's not the violation. You can't say it as the violation of the Constitution, because when your house is burning, there's a fire on your mountain, on the roof of your house. Will you now, and you've not seen any fire brigade to come over, will you now not take decision to quench the fire on your own? And you could see what happened then. These people went against the rules and the law of the nation. They went to the refinery to go and bomb the refinery, set the refinery ablaze. If they succeeded in that, they will move down to the Alo chamber of the state and bomb that place too, likewise, and they now take law into their hand. It's only a lawless state that will tolerate such. So people are blaming Mr. President. People are blaming Mr. President. Mr. President, number one, the first thing he has to apply is how is he going to douse the tension? First of all, to douse the tension is by removing the actors and the non-state actors, people. And you could remember this guy has gathered a lot of, supporters. I'm talking of Obara, that they were ready to split the country. They were ready to split the country. And what decision do you expect the president to do? As he was processing the state of emergency, what's it called, from the Attorney General, and he has to take action. He has to tame them. If not, they will have bring Nigeria down. They want.
What about the crisis going on in Benue State, in Jos?
Thank God, the guy that left here.
Did the president declare state of emergency in those states?
The president declared the state of emergency in those places. The two issues, they are different from each other. Different. Yes.
But what was happening in Rivers State? There was a political crisis.
Yeah, political crisis. But in Benue State, is it political crisis? No, it's a terrorism. Pure terrorism. It's not pure terrorism.
Is it not enough for the president to declare state of emergency?
No. Let me just tell you, the president, the issues goes beyond the president. I'm talking of the killings in the Benue, the killings in the Kogi, the killings in the North generally, North Central generally. It has been there for how many years now? And for solution to come for those problems in that area, all of them, they need to look at themselves, eyeball to eyeball, and look at them. Who are the people perpetuating this? Killings, the crimes. They know themselves. They know themselves. They are just hiding under the space of the presidents. The blame game will be on the president. The governors, all of them, if they are ready today, they will hand up that problem.
Adebayo, as Shettima, the vice president, not exposed the deaths in President Bola Tinubu's administration by telling our Nigerians that he disagreed with the authoritarian move by Mr. President in declaring state of emergency in Rivers State on March 18.
No, for me, no. I want to say Shettima is being frustrated by the present strategy of this very government led by President Bola Tinubu. It must have foresight one or two things. That there's probability that he might not be returning to that office come 2027, and with all this might lead to the underground grift in his heart that led to this public expression by him. if I may talk about the incident in Cross River, as a state actor, of Cross River there, the House of Assembly there, what were they looking? Why the state is about to be shut down by non-state actor? And when you look at this non-state actor, they start making a move to attack the refinery. And the House of Assembly there, they have failed to display their power and their integrity and their strength. And the Mr. President has to come back to a round table, and he consult the House of Rep, he consult the senator, the senators, and they both put head together. And what is the way out and have to quench this fire? So I think the Mr. President has done well by stabilizing peace for the citizen of Cross River in that moment by declaring state of emergency. Because I want to believe that if the Mr. President have not don't make that move, by now this is not what we are talking right now in Nigeria.
It's not the first president
to
carry out such a...
And it's not the first president to have taken such action. Under PDP government, we have similar issue like this twice under PDP government. Obasanjo did the same thing. Under Jonathan, the same thing. You know, so nobody has criticized those governments. Why the decision of Mr. President Bola Tinubu? Shettima is just being gripped. Okay, I think he has more in his mind to pour out. Okay, so I want to be, I want to condemn him, because I would say it's still part and parcel of this party and this very government. But it should not just go beyond, whereby we will start coming out and digging his pit and bringing out what he have in his armpit. Okay, so it's just take it calm in that very spot where he is for now.
All right, thank you so much. Are we now not witnessing the rumored growing rift between Vice President Shettima and President Bola Tinubu?
Yeah, that's a good question, Mike. And I can tell you, the preferred Vice President Tinubu wanted then was not Shettima. It was Zulum. It was Zulum,
governor of Borno.
The current governor of the Borno state now. It was him Tinubu preferred. And what happened? Zulum had to just send Mr. President back to Shettima, that he cannot do anything behind his successor, and he wants to respect him. So Mr. President should just pardon him, that he should go and pick up Shettima. And Shettima too, the agenda of Shettima, in which people beckoned on, was like, how is it going to, it will be possible for him to tame the Boko Haram easily. We never knew that is a war that can never finish, that they can never end up till now. And Shettima himself, there was a time he was accused, you know, that they found one of the Boko Haram in his house. Yes, he was accused of that. How did this guy that is being wanted, how did he get to your apartment? So a lot of things happened on the net that we cannot. And I can tell you, the Borno crisis that they are witnessing now, it can never end as it is, according to the classified information I heard from the citizens of that area. And those guys, they showed me some terror. I mean, I don't know. I have to delete all those things on my Facebook issues on my phone, man. And I can tell you, that war they're fighting, once Shettima cannot take care of his home, right? I don't think why the president should be having headache over him. Borno is a large, area, is a large area that can cover the whole south generally, all south, you know, the region. Yeah. So to me, if he believes he has the power to ousted Mr. Tinubu with his Borno block, so be it with him. But it's not above the law. Shettima, Vice President Shettima is not above the law. When you are saying the president ought not to declare the state of emergency, so it will be looking until the fire burn the country down, and they will now say, okay, see the handle. The president took the right steps, and I want to give him kudos for that. And the same solution has come for them to bring the actors back. And I don't see why people are still crying wolf or about.
But what was the president looking until about let's say until over 200 persons were killed in Benue State.
In Benue State.
Yeah, how was it looking?
Thank you very much. Thank you
Because
very much.
the crisis had been going on before the killing of over 200 people in that state. How was it looking?
What was it looking?
And I remember people, Nigerians were telling him to declare state of emergency in that state.
Yes. You see, I'll have to put.
But he made a quick move.
I'll have
by
to put,
declaring state of emergency.
Yes.
In Rivers State.
In Rivers
Why
State.
not Borno before the killing of over 200 people?
You are talking of Borno or
Benue State.
Benue State. You see, the Benue issues is within the circle of that Benue. The issues in Kogi, likewise, is within the circle of the Kogi citizen. And you could see it's not only Benue you should be talking of. Even IBB area there, IBB area that it comes from, there's crisis, there's bash going on there too. So those people, when Tinubu went to Benue, he told them that the solution is within them, these same people, that they should get matured and know how to solve their solution. He ought not to be coming around. And what are now the security apparatus? What did they do? They went on slumber. They slept on slumber. And you could see a president that really meant well for his citizen. What he asked was from those NSA, even included Ribadu, NSA, Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Defense Staff, IG. Where are the arrests? Where are the arrests? That was what he was saying throughout. Where are the arrests?
And up to now, they are yet
no, later they swung into action. Just of recent, now they went to one of those. For all those states, only them know how they attracted all this killing to themselves. I'm talking of Jos, I'm talking of Plateau, I'm talking of Kogi, I'm talking of where is this IBB area? Mina, that has one of the best generals, that has one of the largest general. If you want to talk, if you want to say that.
Even David Mark himself.
David Mark, what's with David Mark? What are you looking at? He's going to ADC. Your house is burning. You are going to ADC.
Because they're finished spending their money in PDP.
So
they
those ADC guys, they're just. That's why I don't talk about them again, because they've got nothing to offer. They have nothing to offer.
Absolutely.
They have, because charity begins at home.
All right,
the charity is not begin from home.
It seems some of the viewers in the comment section are not welcoming your analysis.
I don't expect them to welcome it.
This morning, we have Anthony Dirichukwu saying, Kunle, you are not being honest with yourself on this issue. And we have King Henry, the Palace of the Palace, saying the president is very efficient. The president, if very efficient, would not be asking those questions while live on TV, but should have strategically sorted things out prior to getting there. That is what King Harry is saying. Okay, you want to respond to him?
Yeah, I think King Harry, respect to you, I think you can put us through what he ought to have done. So I think that no one has a pool of knowledge, right? I don't have a pool of knowledge, all the knowledge, and you don't have likewise. So we can get your own vibe from your home. So you can advise us what is he supposed to do. That's of that time. What was his his stand? What should have been his decision? Let us hear from you.
All right.
I think we want to hear from him.
All right, let us move down to another comment here. Big T Prince is saying that Fubara was part of the Rivers State problem. Fubara bombed down the House of Assembly, and he also told the youth he already gave the youth instructions. So Mr. President did well. That is what Odulade has stated here, and you are supporting him. You subscribe to his own view on this issue. But should that be enough justification for the president to declare state of emergency in that state, bringing down the state assembly complex? Should that be a justification for the president to declare state of emergency?
Yes. Why?
And suspending a democratically elected governor of the state. Also suspending his deputy, Ngozi Odu, alongside the lawmakers.
Right.
In the
lawmakers,
they failed to do the needful.
Governors went into the Harlow chamber and gave instruction for them to burn the Harlow chamber. What kind of disrespect can that one be to the country, to the Nigerian country? You went to the Harlow chamber and you gave them order to pull down the Harlow chamber of the rivers. What kind of diminishing? I mean,
they are not competent.
Our people, there's what they call
the House of Assembly are not competent.
Some people are not well trained.
Good leadership.
I mean, that is, you want to bring down the whole because of politics. And same thing this guy did, Obaseki too. Same thing Obaseki did, that backfire on him.
And they have also sensed some underground opposition signature in Cross River. So they want to use that very opportunity to destroy the government of APC in that very state there. So I want to believe that Mr. President, he acted well by acting fast, declaring state of emergency in that very state. Because if you have not done that, it's not what we are talking now. We should have.
And you thought it wasn't for his own selfish interest?
No, there was not like selfish interest.
The president had no ulterior motive.
Absolutely, there's not like selfish interest here. As in, that is what I expect a genuine leader to have displayed.
Pardon me. Okay, if that did not happen, the military will have even used that opportunity to penetrate and create their own state of emergency, and without go back to military rules back. That will have been the agenda. That once we don't have a capable president that can tame the nonsense they create in that area, so that means that you are not fit to be there. The military will come in.
All right, away from that, let's quickly go to the statement by Bayo Onanuga on Arise Television yesterday that even with Obi and Atiku ticket, ADC cannot unseat President Bola Tinubu. But the question I want to ask you is that why are the APC officials so obsessed with mocking opposition parties? Why? Are they afraid?
I concur with Onanuga because first and foremost, when we look at the different parties now on ground, preparing to contest with APC coming 2027. These are not a party that is genuinely constructed to deliver what is called genuine democracy to Nigeria. Looking at APC as a party, this is a party that has a genuine foundation to fight for the masses and government of the people and to deliver peace and comfort for the entire Nigeria. And looking at ADC combined with the kind of nuclear weapon, the money nuclear weapons of indisciplined politicians that have merged together to form the ADC. You know, these are products of PDP in 2016 that has not provided anything genuine for Nigerians, and they are finished spending the money and Nigerian resources that is forcibly stolen from Nigeria. They are finishing spending those money.
You mean they are broke?
They are broke, absolutely broke.
You
can see what they witness in PDP secretariats in Abuja. They failed to pay their bills, to manage their party secretariats. You know, just as they have failed to manage Nigeria. You know, just like the grieved Nigerians you are seeing today. Those are the product of the past government of PDP. And when they are leaders of people like Atiku, they cannot fund them again. Be doing take and take, shop and shop, you know, which is what we explained from the PDP government in 99, 2000, 2001 upward. You know, for good 16 years in government, those are what we experienced from their party: eat and eat, chop and chop, take and take. You know, so these are the great followers of PDP. That's why you can see them. They come on the media over. This very government. So I want to tell you wholeheartedly, they have with APC come 2027. This is a party that has a genuine structure. I believe wholeheartedly, as Bola Tinubu will emerge a winner again. All regardless of Obi, because what I've seen from Obi want to argue for the South by agreeing to 4 years from people like Rufai, Atiku. These are dangerous ammunition to human freedom in this country. They are dangerous, I'll call them atomic missile to human freedom, to democracy in Nigeria. These are products of PDP that be assigned to ruin the glory of this country. But I pray God will not accept them and give them a second chance to come and take over this very government.
Thank you so much.
God will not allow them. Likewise, we too, the APC bloc, they have to wake up to the reality that they are enemies that want to take over their seat. And Mr. President need to look at all his cabinet. The one that are not functioning, send them out. They are not just there to warm the bench or warm the table there. Send them out. And we want everything to be, going on the way it is for the masses to be able to win, and for you to be able to win the souls of the masses back. And I can tell you heartedly, as it is, Mr. President, come rain, come sunshine, I will still make that seat in the next election.
All right, before I let you go, Nnamdi Onanuga, Kule, you said Shettima brought Boko Haram. Then who brought NURTW in Lagos and Omonile? Is it not your boss? That's the question he's asking.
Who is asking that?
Omonile is their land. It's their land.
Make it come.
There's nothing like issue of Omonile. It's their land. Even right there in the east, the Omonile is they are dangerous than the one in south.
The guy that succeeded Obi when Obi left power, he said when he traveled down to
want to take the
East
land
Anambra,
away from the owner?
he said when he traveled to Anambra, the first car he bought, it was that Anambra market. They stole that car. So they are Omonile, they are, you know,
it's not everywhere. They are claiming Omonile is their land.
In London, you have hooligans, you have British hooligans. So that's all over.
I don't understand you guys. Yeah, this is coming from DOA. You just come here to munch amala. Thank you so much for joining me.
That amala gone. I have to stitch up this
All
afternoon.
right,
So you know, you say I like amala.
Please, Nigeria tomorrow is an upcoming local government election tomorrow. I'm urging you people to come out and vote your executive chairman. Return them back to their seats. I promise you, APC will deliver good future to Nigeria.
Labour, all
God
of
bless
you.
you.
Come and vote. If you are not voting,
Okay, thank you so much, Kule. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're welcome, gentleman. Mike, Mr. Vincent. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Good morning, our global audience. Thank God it is Friday, another weekend. And we bless God for everything. Thank you for having me once more.
All right, gentleman Mike, you're welcome too.
Yeah.
All right. Can the Southern and Northern Alliance render President Bola Tinubu powerless come 2027? A statement that came from Bayo Onanuga recently states that even with Obi and Atiku ticket, it is difficult for ADC to unseat President Bola Tinubu.
You see, that statement arising from Mr. Bayo Onanuga is not something we should dwell much about, because he's only doing his job as his presidential spokesperson for the president. And when you look at that, would you, okay, if you are the one, somebody says he's coming to come and take over your wife, that is, both of you are living together, would you take it lightly? Yes, certainly not. You will say, no, come now. If you can come. I am waiting for you. That is what I will only liken that statement to, that kind of my analysis. And I want to say one thing is that one of the primary moves of any group or affiliation in the political firmament is to wrestle power from the incumbent. And in doing that, you need to take into cognizance alignment and realignment. Those are the key operative words in the political space. I want to say that Bayo Onanuga is only trying to show that yes, the APC loyal government, they are sound-footed and nothing will take them out of power. But he has forgotten one thing, that one thing is to say something, one thing is for another thing happening. And if you look, politics, the entire thing, the entire activities rested on numericals. It is the numbers of people that comes out to vote that will determine who carries the day. And also not losing the sight of deliverance and service as expected by the majority of Nigerians as a result of the mandate given to them.
All right, gentleman Mike, Mr. Vincent just said it. Of course, there is hunger for a change come 2027. And we understand that it is not animals that will be voting, it's Nigerians. But why is the APC underestimating the power of voters? Why?
Of course, that's what they should be doing. You must continue to play down the powers or the threats from the opposition. It's part of the game, it's part of politicking. So you don't expect Bayo Onanuga to say, okay, we are afraid of what is going on. You won't hear such. So I don't know why we are giving such statement a lot of attention in the last couple of days. Bayo Onanuga is doing his job as my brother has said, as presidential spokesperson, and that is part of what he's supposed to be doing. Continue to play down, even if there are threats, even if you feel that there could be upsets, you continue to play down as much as you can. that is part of the game, Michael.
Another senior special assistant on media and publicity, Tope Ajayi, spoke recently on Twitter. He tweeted saying that without Tinubu-Buhari wouldn't have gotten that presidential ticket, and he would have won the election.
The presidency.
Yeah, in 2015. Does that suggest that Tinubu actually led Buhari to victory?
You can't rule it out. You can't rule out his input when it comes to the election that brought in Muhammadu Buhari. Don't forget, Muhammadu Buhari has contested for like twice or thrice without any results. And when he formed an alliance that was championed by the incumbent president, he had a victory. That couldn't have been a coincidence. So to underestimate what what Bola Tinubu brought to the table in the election that brought in Muhammadu Buhari will not make much sense to me. You can't play it down regardless of how you feel about the incumbent. He was very, very instrumental to how Muhammadu Buhari came on board.
So why is President Bola, the former president, Muhammadu Buhari, silent on the issue ongoing about 2027 election? Of course, we all know Buhari's body language in 2023 election. There were rumors going on that at that point in time, Buhari was not kind of giving so much support to President Bola Tinubu. Why is it so?
You see, Mike, prior to the emergence of, okay, let me just put it this way. Coming from the background of a military person, Buhari is a man that doesn't speak so much. He always like to take his game slow and steady. And he doesn't talk too much. He's not a loquacious person. He's somebody, he's personal as a person. He's not somebody that talks anyhow. He talks with military dispatch, coming from the background of a military setting. And to also add to that, for some time now, he also has been having some form of health issues, which has been quoted from the public space. And he has been attending to that secretly. And also, he knows that politics, as it is being played, he might not, his body language shows that he doesn't like to go dirty the way an average politician will do, or rather go for. And he's somebody who is very reticent in terms of appearance and communication. And if at all he has anything to say, he has to call his media aide and dish it out to the public space. And he's just watching all the theatrics that is happening in our firmament now. He has not been able to come out to say this is definitive stance on any matter. But maybe his acolytes, or rather those people that are very close to him, might be saying one or two things that he falls in line with. But naturally, he has not come out boldly to say, this is what I said, or this is what I want to say concerning this. And we should not lose sight of his health. He's not getting any younger. He's been having, as you grow old, all those infirmities that are concomitant of old age will continue to rear to the fore.
All right, away from that, the Vice President Kashim Shettima recently spoke about the crisis in Rivers State, the declaration of state of emergency by the administration of President Bola Tinubu. He said he disagreed with it when the president made that move. Why is it now that Shettima is speaking on that issue?
You see, I would liken Shettima case to a case of a snake. When you cut off the tail of a snake, you still have the head there. It will bounce back and say, want to come and bite you or hit you back. Shettima is just doing, I will just liken his case to that snake thing. Because when you look at him, why now? All this while you are having a kind of disagreement with your president over the state of emergency. Why didn't you make it public? And for crying out loud, he has his own chief press secretary. He has other organs too, like his boss has. And why can't he make use of those angles to state his own position that he never wanted it, or maybe he's afraid to say it so that he will not be seen as working across purposes with his master. And at the end of the day, see what he has landed him now. Why must he? But does he want to curry favor from we Nigerians or sympathy? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, why are you crying now when the head is off? So whatever he says here holds no water to me as a person.
All right, gentleman Mike, does this not tell us that the rumor we'll be hearing that going on that President Bola Tinubu will be dropping in come 2027 as VP or running mate? Does it not tell us that it's obviously true?
Yes, the coast is becoming clearer when it comes to the rift between Shettima and his boss. For the particular instance he was referring to, the state of emergency that was declared in Rivers State, I'm of the opinion that they played into the hands of the president as regards the state of emergency thing in Rivers State. They played into his hands, even though we know that part of it is, was political at that time. The truth is also that the president has the powers to make that declaration. Section 305 of the 1999 Constitution as amended is clear about that. It listed the conditions that could make the president make such declaration if there is war in any part of the federation, if there are natural disasters, if there are threats to lives and all of that, which Rivers State portrayed part of those things at that time. And so he quickly took advantage of some of those provisions. A vital provision was also a part of that of our constitution that talks about the fact that a request must be made by the governor of that state. But in this case, why I think the president jettisoned that aspect was because in this case, it is the governor that's in the center of the storm. It is Fubara himself that is in the center of the whole equation. So it will be impossible to be expecting the Fubara to make requests that the state of emergency to be declared in his state. And I think that was why the president must have waived that angle and still went ahead. The National Assembly that should ratify it, he complied with that, and there was a voice vote, even though it was controversial at that time in terms of whether it actually went through or not. We saw a voice vote that they claim to have also ratified what the president has declared.
All right, now let's go to the comment section and see what Big T Prince is saying this morning as regards what we are saying regarding it. Okay, Shettima didn't say he disagreed with the decision of Mr. President. He was just talking about Jonathan. The cases are different. Okay, because at some point under Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, he was almost removed. You know, the state of emergency was. All right, we move to Chima. Tinubu is well known for that. He never finishes governance with one vice.
Yes, because they are dissidents.
During his reign as governor of Lagos State, right?
His reign as governor of Lagos State. It shows that something is not really fine with the selection of Shettima to be his running mate. But aside that, and those people that mooted or threw Shettima to the fore, what were they looking? Because I want to believe that for us to hold a joint ticket, I think we should have a common sense of purpose. And I think that should count in whatever we want to deliver as required by the mandate given to us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vincent. Thank you so much. Everyone of Oberland, welcome on the program. How are you doing? Today is Friday.
thank God it's Friday. Every Friday. It's not easy to see Friday, but after a long day work from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, today.
You get to enjoy yourself on Friday.
When you have the douche, you don't have the douche, you relax in the house or you go to Navy.
When you have the gushy,
you flow.
You flow the way you like.
You flow. But for me, I think I'll go to Navy. Jesus Christ, I'll meet my God.
All right, just one understand with us this morning. Okay, let's just move forward. I wanted to go back to what happened of recent, but people have advised me to go.
No, see.
Forward ever. Backward never.
Life is all about the situation. See, with that situation, there is no life.
So we should forget about the crisis. We should just move forward.
See, God said, go forward and you will see the light. We are already seeing the light. Because language of backyard never bring positive.
All right, but have you been able to address it over there too?
No, I was just there now, just before.
Okay. All right, no problem, no issues. ADC versus APC. We've always been talking about change of government.
Yeah. You see, the scenario of what we are saying, you see, it's like their days are over. You see, ADC, APC. It's only that middle language that is not clear. And we watch the film, they are all the same faces that we have been seeing. So what are they really up to? Are they in their own capacity try to change the living condition of generality of Nigeria in the first place? You see, when you watch it, you will say the seeing is believing. If you watch them, I don't believe they have that capacity. It's only the person that I so much love among them is Peter Obi. The way right now they are trying to draft him to the vice. It's already taboo. But if it should be president of any of those parties, a presidential candidate, and bring an answer man as a deputy to him, you can see the fight. They will fight the fight with Jagaba in the atmosphere of what we really needed, because it's like season 2 is coming now, part 2 is coming. See what's happening. The body language of the president is like we want to dump the vice after using him. See, all those one we confront his slow victory, because that one will not be happy. And generation of Nigeria is not happy with him. Now that we are standing here, if we talk about Tinubu now, you can even collect insult. Talk less of APC. You see, time has come a long way. But now we now see the truth. They say change. We follow them, say okay, change. At the end, we enter Galawa together. At the end, say okay, don't be annoyed. Hope. After change, hope. Hope pay. Now renew hope. Renew hope pay now. For Kombale. How long? How many statements? So to me and to majority of Nigeria, it's not capable of coming back. It's not capable of coming back. And I believe who will defeat him?
Nigerians will defeat him.
Yes, Nigeria will defeat him.
Will defeat who?
The Dakapa and his mafia boys. Because they don't care about us, we care about us. We will not see the differentiation of what you are saying. See, when you say, okay, now we can't even afford a square meal a day, you now can say, okay, have patience. I will bring 1 meal, manageable, 1.5, manageable. But now it's 0. Sometimes biscuit now before we go back, before I will buy like biscuit like 100 and like 2 for pocket. Like before I will treat to finish, and do what is okay. But now 200 biscuit in 3 days or 4. So where are we going? The language is not forthcoming. We don't find truth. He said, I find no fault in him. But now we find no truth in him. Does he have the truth? See, let us be sincere with what we are saying. We are saying the reality because we are facing the wickedness. In the history of Nigeria, Nigeria has not gone through this kind of a situation before. Can you imagine last year, December? You see, if not for people in diaspora, many Nigerians would have been on the street dead. Many people saw to this channel and said, they help us to live accordingly. Let us to feed December. See, you can see palliative, many people die to the extent those children, but they are so rest in perfect peace forevermore. Those children in the Bible, because of palliative, parents now smuggle their children to inside that hall At the end, there was stamping. Why? Because the president failed in his necessity to do the right thing at the right time. He made hungry, poverty now envelop Nigeria. Where are we going? See, he doesn't have anything to say anymore. How many he be? How many they be? They are not up to 100,000. He let us come down and say, the reality, let us dance with it. He run away. He run away. Can you imagine? Go to everywhere. Nobody is happy. Why will you not be happy? Because the land, the corridor of power, they back us. They don't know us anymore. And you are now bringing another language and say, how? You say this one will be working, this one will be working. What is working? What is working? You do anything, you do any transaction, your money is going. Where is it going? What are they using the money for? Did they come here to swallow our blood? We are tired of it. Yesterday when the passenger was tackling him, that time, see, I even believe say, Tinubu is a progressive. It's reading the footprint of Awolowo. Then the passenger was the president. I never believe the passenger was saying the truth. Said this man is a mafia, you give him authority, you give him power, we will finish you. Now he's finishing us. Nobody's protesting. When Jonathan was there, when Jonathan make one noise, Jagaba organized the whole Nigeria protest, the mother of all protests. You know, Jota, why will you remove the first subsidy? You are a criminal. At the end, we were brainwashed. We throw him out, but you came one day, subsidy down, and Nigeria gone. Nigeria gone. Subsidy gone. You forget yesterday. You China against North-East. Then Nigeria was not hungry. Nigeria was eating. But just for subsidy, they want to put like 10 naira, 20 naira. You mobilize against our freedom, against our future. Now the future is blink. Under you. I'm not going to say. He said the truth will set you free. We must sell him and let him know he failed. First time in the history of Nigeria, you will see a presidential son with black an emperor. Moving about like an emperor. Now only he be president. Opposite when he was a president, his son was a serving major in Nigeria. You hear him voice one day. What about Buhari? What about all of them? But now, so you never they get the whole world. Where are we going? Not in Nigeria money they tell the worker. You live like a lord. We are tata for your face. But tomorrow we go come for us rock. Another person will come us rock. See, let us do things accordingly because tomorrow is coming. Tomorrow will ever come. Today we go, but tomorrow is coming. But remember, what you doing now is what will count for you tomorrow. If you woefully, can't come. Carry Lagos State. Okay, see what you do for Lagos State. Mago, you came with one lady, use her enter. At the end, you drop her. You come there, drop her. Now you go out so you Shettima, packing all the way, sir. Now you want to work for Koro. Now language with that. For one language. You drop her. Use her back because majority of the Hausa when they saw about now that Meduguri where we are like this. So they too much love that Shettima. You don't use him every year was shouting Muslim because you know under your secret agenda that you will use it to wall them. Now, why dropping him? The body language, he will drop him. And if he drop him, now more dramatically problem for him. Every day is not Christmas. You can't do wrong thing and win always. One day, Monkey go market. He lost the road to come back home. Doesn't know the road anymore. It's captured. That is a scenario. The president is not popular. The policy is not popular because the masses is the voice of God. And the masses, every day they cry. Go to churches now. When church close, you go see where pastor say every day pastor they fear. Say every day you have to give to women, give to widow, give last because of say you know say that give will go give them, they go sustain the gate in nation because the atmosphere is not happy. Nobody's happy. Ask anybody 100 and if you look 2 times, you say that looking and killing, you will go your way. Because he will tell you, say, you don't know what will happen. For Tinubu regime, with fire. Say, mountain, run. There is fire on the mountain, run. The fire when it pass mountain fire.
All right, thank you so much, Oluwawan, for your contributions. I really appreciate it. But I just need to tell you to be very, very careful. I'm not talking about your analysis.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
Very, very careful.
Yes.
All right, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
I want to talk about people have talked to me. There's no point. Just like you said, backward never? Is it forward never and backward never? But we'll see after the program. All right, thank you so much, Oluwawan. All right. You are welcome.
Yeah, yes, I've been on the background for a while. You know.
So sorry. So sorry.
But it's okay. You know one thing with education. Education kills ignorance. And that's what we must understand when we are dealing with various background people. People can come with different orientation. But the only thing that will make a difference is to remain focused on what you want to achieve. You know, I watched a football where a striker is trying to deliver a goal. You can see the kind of massive attack. You know, people are putting there, people are using hands. You know, that's the way it is, and that will give you an insight what life is all about. You know, so but anyway,
life goes on.
Like Tupac said, you know, life goes on, and that's what it is.
I still remember this statement. Life is a teacher. Life is a teacher. The more we live, the more we learn.
On daily.
All right, I have things stuck here, but I just need it to be unprofessional for me to start
Yes, it is very clearly to an extent. I will abide by the resolution we have, and thank God to an extent. Every other thing should be thrown to the God. All right, let's move forward.
All right, thank you so much for joining us this morning. In the comment section, Jesse Chima, Big T Prince, Jasmine Blessed, Emmanuel Obuji, Chukwujeku, Antman, and others. You are welcome.
Yeah,
Jim Sam.
Suma. The former governor of NIJ.
You are still the governor of NIJ. All right, we are discussing Vice President Kashim Shettima, his statement on Rivers State. Of course, we understand that President Bola Tinubu at some point declared a state of emergency in that state. But people said there was no justification for the president to declare state of emergency. Why is it now that Kashim Shettima is talking?
Mike, it was quite condemnable here. We had it here live. I will know what happened. I'm one of the people that condemned that action. It's not as if the president does not have right to declare state of emergency. But happenings, political happenings in that state has not gotten to that level of declaring state of emergency. If you look at what Shettima is trying to say, you know, like we always say, you know, we are very sensitive here, you know, and try to digest some of their moves, and you know, if there's anything, we'll try to signal it in the first place. You know, there was this assumption that there seems to be friction between you understand? And I told you where that whole thing started. When Shettima led a delegation to Daura and brought Buhari to Kaduna, it was suspicious from the way I look at it. I know how come we are moving in that direction. But remember, there's a takeaway from Shettima's statement yesterday. The Federal Executive Council prevailed on Jonathan not to carry out that action, and it was muted. You understand what I'm saying? And it gave Jonathan some level of credibility, no matter how you look at it. Why didn't the Federal Executive Council prevail on Bola Tinubu not to carry out such action, even though we know clearly? Is it not the same Tinubu that came back now and said both of them have been hostile? Because we knew, we condemned it here. But I'm not to say, no, it does that. But this, what is happening now, for Shettima to have deploy diplomacy in trying to signal to Bola Tinubu that the decision he took in Rivers State is undemocratic. There is something going on.
Is it between Shettima and Tinubu?
Bros, there's a friction.
There's a crack in the wall.
Yes, there's a friction. I can think there's a friction. Then why would you use that forum where we have Atiku, where we have Osinbajo present, I think so, to make that statement?
where they will have top ADC forces present. You made that statement.
No, don't forget, you also said both ADC, PDP, APC, other political parties are one.
Yes, because
It's trying to create an atmosphere for peace.
sorry,
Sorry.
they were all bred by PDP. Whatever we are saying, but aligning and realigning is part of politics in Nigeria. Remember that there was a time the same whole bloc were also on the side of APC. You remember?
They keep recycling.
Yes, they keep. Bro, we have not
recycling.
See, bro, we have not been able to break the chains because there's no middle class. Any day we begin to have a sense of belonging from the middle class, then Nigerians. Are you going to tell somebody that do not have bread and a wine in the morning to go and stand for whatever? No, it cannot work. That is why it looks as if what Sowore is trying to do is not, gaining momentum, because 200 million Nigerians are already poor. Look at what the guy said here, Ameti. He said they are less than 100,000. Ameti said it. Imagine Wike spending 40 billion to 777 delegates, each collecting $30,000. Where did Wike get 40 billion? They are not corrupt. Bros, see, that is the game, that is what it is. But the money is so much. If you come closer to these people, you will know that money is not their problem. Forget the paparazzi, this one come, Shettima, Utambua, everybody stop. Bros, it's time for them to play their own politics. That's why this man is coming to say that. But for me, I don't think Tinubu is having a good atmosphere now, both nationally and internationally. You can see what is happening to his image. We don't know where he is. We left St. Lucia to Brazil or BRICS or whatever. Where is he now? Where is Bola Tinubu now? Where's the president? No, Mike, I'm asking you. Is he back in Nigeria? Is he back? He kept us incommunicado. Or he's trying to battle whatever. But for me, I don't think he's setting a legacy, or showing that, he is really out for
this rescue mission.
Yes, he told Nigeria, from hope or next hope or whatever, now renew hope. You understand? And the renew hope we are seeing now, I don't think to an extent, he has been able to drive it to the extent that Nigerians will begin to appreciate it. Right now, a lot of people are even thinking that P2B is the president. Because everywhere you go now, no, bro, I'm not saying, I'm sorry, I'm not saying that he is the president. Yes, everywhere you go now is Obi. Everywhere you open, anything you touch now is Obi. You understand? So, whatever it is between Bola Tinubu and Shettima currently, that warranted Shettima to make that statement publicly. I think Bola Tinubu need to look at it very well and know actually what he needed to do if he's still interested in contest 2027.
Suma, what do you have to say on this?
Well, I have many things to say.
Wow.
But before I would like us to listen to me carefully and pay attention. Okay. In the struggle of whatsoever you believe in, don't be carried away by what is happening. And just like Ali Ndume, when he was shouting about the taxes from not knowing that it's part of benefit to you. So the same way Shettima. And don't forget, I want to remember something. For any liberation to come through, for any freedom to happen, it always comes from the house of those perpetrators. If you just have one prodigal son, have one prodigal person that will say, no, there will be a point that the drum or the beat will not sweet you again. Then you will now decide to rebel against your people that you have been dining and whining together. But don't take that as a good Samaritan. Now that Shettima come to say these are Tinubu did declaring state of emergency in Rivers State is wrong. The question is fine, but that doesn't justify that what is righteous. No, it's not. It's among them. But the question is, what was his role? What was the role he took? Why that decision was made? he cry out? Because I'm very sure he has, that very grand impact to make there. What happened? The explosion, the oil, crude oil was the pipe. Then there was that in the common sense. Every Nigeria, just look at, even as a party man, you have your sense. Don't be so silly and be blind by all these things. You are declaring a state of emergency because the pipeline did this. Where you have the eastern part, whereby there are killings, you are doing everything. The northern states, a lot of people, Boko Haram killing people. The Nigerian soldiers will say they don't know anything. Is that not a silly question asked? All of them should be locked behind by now. All the old chief of staff, from the military, army, navy, and all of them, for failing to what? To protect the country that they have what all the billions allocation for ammunition to secure. It's not quick for you to declare an emergency in this state that they killed over the throw missile bomb. Benue State, Siamo, Zimaduguri, Bonu, Siamo, declare an emergency. Ordinary pipe is down. Is this the first time there's explosion experiencing that? That is someone that you call your leader. I'm disappointed. Even though as a party APC person, okay, APC, this thing like that, but I'm not stupid. To close my eyes from reality. My parents will be disappointed. What is the sense of the whole of bringing, going to school and everything being exposed and shying away from that?
All right, sorry, let me just pause you. Let me hold you a bit. I'm just coming back to you. Tom George is saying, guys, stop deceiving yourself about Obi. Obi is Igbo and cannot become Nigeria president. Why did Tom George?
No, bros, wait,
Right.
Mike. Let me just correct that impression.
Okay.
There's nobody that cannot become president of Nigeria. That is 1. 2. Obi currently now have rights. And I know I have had some. I'll go deep on that.
So if
I'll go deep on that.
So if that's coming from you as an Igbo man or Saudi person, they might think, oh, because they are this. It's just, you just have to wake up from this ideology or slumber of one person can be this. Okay. It's just, it is quite unfortunate that it is a country whereby the citizens do not know their rights and know that what the governance and political structure of the country there is it should be of their topmost interest. Because anything that you are trying to pursue, there's not like I'm destined to be rich. You can be destined to be rich, but if the structure, what's called
the right
political structure
of
your country is not working, you will not have anything. Just like you, before Tinubu, before 2020 when Buhari was there, planning that you have a budget. You go enter the heart of this. People let their mind be open. Look at the last election. The total number of those that did not go out to vote that have voters card is higher than all those that come out to vote for presidential election and governorship election. Imagine all those who did not vote. They said, I want to vote for one person. Automatically, they will win